Example 2. Are they in the right order? That's rule number 1. Is anything missing? There's no x squared. So when we write it out, we write 3x to the 4 minus x cubed plus 0x squared plus 3x minus 20. And the reason we write the 0 is going to come up in a second because we'll probably have x squareds in our answer. We're dividing by x plus 2. And so, again, we look at the 3x to the 4. Is there something I can multiply x plus 2 by? It's 3x cubed. We write that above the x cubed column. 3x cubed times x, 3x to the 4. 3x cubed times 2 plus 6x cubed. Brackets, subtract. We get negative 7x cubed. Still plus 0x squared plus 3x minus 20. Next color. Now, my first term is a negative 7x cubed. Is there something? Yes, now we're negative 7x squared. That would give me negative 7x cubed, and negative 7x squared times 2 minus 14x squared. And this is why the 0 is important. Because this will be 0, but you have 0 minus a negative 14 will be plus 14x squared plus 3x minus 20. It was also important that we had the 0 so we could write the x squared directly above. Now, switch colors. And now I have a 14x squared. 14x. 14x times x, 14x squared. 14x times 2 plus 28x. Brackets around it and subtract. 3 minus 28, negative 25x minus 20. Switch colors again. It's going to be minus 25. Give me minus 25x minus 50. And brackets around and subtract. Again, this is where you're going to make the mistake. Negative 20 minus plus 30. That will be the remainder. So all the second example did was add the fact that we needed a 0. And questions for practice on this one are 3b and 7, but this question also says write the division statement. So I'd like you to just turn back one page because we turn back one page. They tell us what the division statement is, and the division statement is always the polynomial you started with is equal to what you divided by times by your quotient plus your remainder. And if you think of Dairy Queen ice cream, it really makes it easy to remember. Polynomial equals dq plus r. So what does that mean for the question that we just did? That we just did. We can say that, and this is what I'll often do in these questions because I'm a little bit lazy. Right above the big polynomial, I go let p of x equal, and I'll put that in brackets. Because then I want to write my division statement, Dairy Queen plus remainder, and this lets me, instead of writing all of this again, I can just say p of x equals. What you divided by was x plus 2. That's your divisor. Your quotient, if we think of the word quotient, it's an answer to dividing. Your quotient is the 3x cubed minus 7x squared plus 14x minus 25. That's your quotient, plus your remainder, plus 30. And that is your division statement. And this is long division. Tomorrow, we learn a shortcut for long division.
The Q.
So the Q is the quotient.
Oh, okay.
So your divisor, your quotient, saying that if I multiply these together, and maybe you can see, to get the minus 20, can you see if you multiply the last ones, you'd have minus 50? You'd have to add 30 to get to the minus 20. But if you multiply this all out, everything else would work out perfectly, except for the last number. So, make sure you are an expert in long division by tomorrow. Make sure you try these questions. All of 3 and number 7 and number 6, did I give you? No, 5. All of 3, 5, and 7. And tomorrow I'll teach you a shortcut for long division.